so much for tuning in to this video. Welcome to Lynn's Glam. Thank you so much for watching our last video on the hair tutorial and also all the comments. I thank you guys so much for the interaction, and also today we're also doing another hair tutorial, but today it's kind of similar to the other one, but I just want to show you guys how to use different things to create hair extensions. Last time we were using an old weave. Today I just want us to use a simple crochet hair. For a simple crochet hair, it's Afro Bulk, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it's called Afro Bulk. So if you're into crochet, you definitely know Afro Bulk. If you don't, I'll show you. This is what Afro Bulk looks like. So I've been trying to stretch mine out so that it looks more of afro than, so that I don't have so many curls in it, so that it looks like it mimics an afro hairstyle. So I've been trying to stretch it out and I think it's working. So I think I just want us to use this for our extension today. So let's just get right into the video. Before we start, just take a minute to subscribe and also like this video before we continue. So let's start. As usual, like last time I had shown you, we start with leave-in treatment. This one is 3-in-1. It's Nice and Lovely 3-in-1. Last time we used the carrot one. Today I want us to use the coconut, the one in coconut oil. It's actually my favorite so far. So this one, if you can't afford a good conditioner, leave-in conditioner, just buy this. It goes for around, I don't know, it's below 150. That's what I know. It's below 150. Ama if you go to buy it from a supermarket, utapata zimeshikanishwa hivi. So you buy this, you get this. And also today I'm doing a different Nice and Lovely gel. It's Nice and Lovely Extra Hold Gel in Aloe Vera. Yeah, today we're doing the aloe vera, the olive oil, sorry. We're doing olive oil today. And using the coconut treatment 3-in-1. So what you want to do, I just want to open it so that it's easier for me to pour it on my hands. You just do this and then spread it in your hair. You can add a little bit more. This is an easier way of moisturizing your hair and also just conditioning it under your gel. So you just do that again and then massage it through your hair. And also it makes it easy to comb your hair. So you just apply in bits or in sections if you have 4C hair. But for people who have hair like mine, my hair is actually not so volumized, so it's easy to apply products through it. And I don't think I really need to get this to the scalp. What I usually do with this is I make sure it gets to the ends of my hair and also just the bottom, but kidogo too, because you don't want it to be too much in the hair so that the gel doesn't hold firmly. So after doing that, just take your comb and comb through it like this. Let me use a bigger comb. Let me use a bigger one. So before you go in with your leave-in treatment, make sure you wet your hair a little before you go in with your conditioner or your leave-in, just to make it easy to comb and to detangle. Yeah, so that's it. And then after that, what you're going to do is just start going in with the gel. So today I was thinking we do a middle section instead of the one from behind. I think it will work best with this hair. Ama we can just do one from behind. Both of them can work well. So let's just see which one will look better. I think we just do the one from behind, like the last one we had done. So we just do a section in the middle of the hair. We just section the hair, and then after sectioning the hair, we do gel, and then we tie it with a band and do the extension. So let's just do that. Make sure you've combed through it nicely. And remember, as we said in the last video, you don't need to necessarily apply it. It's not necessary to apply gel in the all over your hair. You can just do it. You can just comb through it nicely like this. There I'm doing, and then after doing that, you just come in with a little gel to apply in the front part and the outer parts of your hair. You don't need to do gel on every section of your hair. Just make sure you comb through it nicely like the way I'm doing. Just detangle it. The secret to a good sleek hair is actually combing. So just take time to comb through your hair. Make sure that it's not tangled, it's detangled, and just comb and comb and comb until you feel like it's reached your satisfaction. And then just comb the front part. I think that's enough. As long as your comb can go through it easily and nicely, it means it's well combed like this. So you can either do a middle section. Today I'm thinking of doing a side part. No, let's do a middle section. Actually, let's do a side part for today, since last time we did the middle section. So what we do, just cut it from the side like this, and make sure you're combing it through as you're putting the hair on the side. Just comb it through. Actually, creating these sections is not hard. What you do, you just do maybe a rough line, and then you'll define it even better after putting the gel. It makes it easier to define. The gel makes it easier to actually cut through the hair. So for instance, like me, I've done this cut. I'm not even seeing it clearly, but after we put the gel, you'll see it even more clearly. So we'll go in with our gel. Today we're using this green one. It actually works the same as the other one we used. I just wanted us to try a different one today, because different different types of hair require different gels. And actually, if you have lighter hair, this will really work for you. If your hair is 4C, it will definitely work for you. It works for all hair types, but if your hair is lighter, it only means you'll use a little. You won't use so much. So like that. You see the way the section, you see the section is coming out clearly after applying the gel. So you just do some little more gel. Sometimes I just like to go in with my hands because I feel like it spreads evenly. You know, some people usually think that such gels only hold for is it called 4B? I think our hair type is called 4B, not for 4C hairstyles or something like that. But it actually works for everyone. It just depends on the techniques you use to apply the hair. I actually use these gels on my clients. That's why I really recommend gels that are not so heavy on your head. on your hair so that they don't pull out your hair. Sometimes if you use too much gel, you tend to lose your hairline, or if you use the wrong gel, it tends to cut off your hair. So you just want to find something that works perfectly for you. After doing that, you can go in with the comb again and then comb through it. It's really easy to comb, it's not painful because you had already detangled the hair. Just do that, and remember to have this to hold your hair back. I think we could define the parting a bit more. I don't think it's well defined. So it's actually easier to define it once you've put some gel in your hair. My mirror is small, that's why I have to lift it up so that I'm sure I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, it looks better now. Always remember when you're combing your hair, start from the ends coming inside, not from this side coming out, because it tends to cut out your hair. So just detangle from the ends like this, it makes it easier to comb through it. So once you're satisfied with how much gel you've put and the hair is starting to lay back, you can just hold it back before you finish it up, so that you can just see how it looks first, like this. Now I know it's going to be okay and it's going to be nice. So just go in with your brush. I think every girl should have this toothbrush, a toothbrush for their ages. It's a it's the in thing. I have different brushes for my ages, but I really love this one. I can't see the other one, but I'll show you in the next video. Just take some gel and just comb it backwards, just to make sure everything is well laid and everything is lying flat like that. You see the difference between this side and this side. So you just go in with your brush and make everything lie down nicely. And also this will help you see the hairs that you've not held back. Do the same for the other side. You don't need to add more gel, but you can if you feel like the strands that are still up are too many. So you can just add some more gel. Just continue combing it through like that. Main focus being on at this section. Unataka kama umemaliza, you just find hii line iko so clear and it's so defined. That's the whole point. So just do that. And then after doing that, you can now unwrap your hair from where you had held it and go in with the comb just from behind to join the two strands that had remained, and then pulled it back now. The whole hair, hold it back behindly and nice and tight. Today no, I don't want to do gel at the back of my hair. I just realized the extension I'm going to use will really cover that up, so there's no need of doing gel there. I only do gel in the necessary areas that can be seen, and yeah, just to avoid carrying a lot of gel on my hair. So that's it. Some people usually ask me how long can this stay for. For like me, I usually just do my hair on a daily basis, not with gel, but when I'm doing gel, I maybe for a week or for some days, I like to do it on a daily basis. I don't do dryer. But if you want it to stay for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks, you can opt for a dryer to dry it down. But I usually don't like going for the dryer because it doesn't give that natural hair look, because it dries down and sometimes it tends to crack if you use the wrong gel actually. If you use gel that doesn't work for your hair, it will crack and also start flaking. So if you want an alternative, you can just go to the dry. Use a blow dry. Use a blow dry to dry it quicker, and it will last longer than this. But for those who would opt to do it just for a day, it's actually a 1-day look. If you want like a quick 1-day look, you don't have time to go to the salon, this is what you can just do with your hair. When you don't have enough money to go to the salon also, you can just do this, because this costs at around 130. The extension you can get from things you already have, you can buy the crochet hair, just use something that you already have in the house. The main point here is saving. So the edges, we are doing the edges. As I said, for your edges, it's very simple. You just do this and this. Bring it to the front and then back, like that. Same to these ones. And you also don't need to add gel for your edges. You don't, unless you're doing some complex hairstyles. The one you has already dried, just add a little and do your edges like that. So this is the difference between this side and this side. This is not the edges are not laid on this side, but on this side they are laid. So let's do the other edges. And we are done. So after this, what you just do is take a head wrap, just tie it down for 10 minutes. Actually, like, you can do it for, the longer it takes the better. So you can just tie it down for a couple of minutes. If you're still doing your house chores, just wrap it for the maximum you can, because the longer you wrap it, you tie it down, the better. Yeah, and that is it. So you just wait for 10 minutes and we do the extension. It's exactly 10 minutes after. So let me just undo the hair. Let me just unwrap it. Mm, I think the head wrap I used was not too good. I can still see some little strands of hair that are not laid, but it's okay. It's looking nice. Hope you all can see how it looks. Just need to blend in the edges and like that, and I hope you can see how it looks. This is an easy 10-minute look that I just did with my makeup. I hope it turned out well, because I'm really late for work and I just needed to do a little makeup before I left today. And this is the final hair, and let's just install the extension. So what you do with the hair, you just part it into two pieces, and then just try to what do you do? It's like you're unraveling, but not fully. Don't like unravel fully up to this point. And then just do this. It tends to increase the volume. Then go to the next one, do the same thing. Do the same thing. An alternative for this hair, you can actually use Temptation. You can also use Temptation. It also gives the same results. You can make a bun out of it. You can do different things with this hair, and it actually mimics your natural hair. So it mimics African hair. That's why I really like it. It's hard for someone to notice you have an extension on. Just do that. See, there it's adding volume to the hair, so that's what you just do. This is an easy way for you to just save your money. Those two small hairs that usually remain after you've gone to the salon, you keep them for such purposes. Just do this. I hope you guys are seeing. When I'm doing this, it increases the length also, because it kind of stretches it out, and it also makes it fuller. It looks bigger than it actually is when you don't unravel it. So just do the same to this other one. You can also use you can just actually, I've already told you, this is Afro Bulk. I've told you can also use, what's the name, Afro. Also you can use Afro Baby. Then do the same to this other hair. What you want is volume, as much as we're going to for a simple look, but you don't want it to look like you didn't really care about how it would look in the end. You want it to look like you knew what you are doing, and you want it also to give an expensive but not so expensive look. You look expensive, but you actually just spent 100 bob or 130. That's the whole point. See, the volume is adding. Just do that. You see that it's now looking nice. Then do the same to the last batch. Then how to remove these ones. This is actually just crochet here. People use this to crochet, or even some use them to do braids. It depends on what you want to do with it. So after doing that, you just join them together. You can use a rubber band. Let me find a rubber band. So what you're going to do is take a rubber band and do this to it in the middle of the hair. In the middle of the hair, this is the rubber band, and then just hold the hair in the middle, in the center, and then do this. You know how braids are usually tied before you unwrap the pack? That's what you want to do. Just do this, and you do this. Just hold it with the rubber band. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that. Like that. So after doing that, just do this to it and turn, and then put it on your hair like that. And so I don't want to leave it like this because I'm going to work and we don't want hair all over. So what we do, you see the way it's stretchy. Just stretch it out. Just stretch it out like that into sections. And then just roll it around the rest of the hair. Do the same to the other section it first, then roll it. Do the same. What we're doing is we're just trying to create a nice bun for this hair. I wish I had some pins. I would have shown you a different style, but I don't have pins. But we will do that one in a different tutorial, in a different video. So just make sure there's no hair hanging outside. So this is how the hair looks from behind. This is how it looks from the front side, and the sides. This is how it looks from the sides. So it creates, it mimics natural hair. I don't want it to be too big, but I want it not also to be too small, so that you can give some natural hair vibes, if you get what I mean. So since we're doing a simple hairstyle, I just want a simple, nice extension that mimics my hair, but this one doesn't mimic my hair necessarily, but it's almost close to natural hair, African hair actually. So we've come to the end of our tutorial today. I hope you learned something, learned to utilize things that are in your house to create looks for yourself. Learn to avoid spending a lot in the salon, where you can just use maybe 100 bob, 200 bob to create some awesome and nice looking hair and looks in your home. So that was it for today. In our next video, I'll show you how to do this simple makeup. People call it clean girl makeup. You look like you have makeup, but someone can't really tell you have makeup. Like it's an in-between. You have makeup, but you really don't have makeup. It's not too much makeup. So that's what we're doing in our next video. Thank you so much for tuning in up to this point, and thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I feel like it's been a milestone, and already I know it's just 100. People think it's just 100, but for me it means a lot. Thank you so much for subscribing, and continue tuning into this channel every time we upload. Kindly don't forget to subscribe, share, and also comment down below. I really like when you guys comment down below on what you'd like to see. If you like this look, or what you think about this look, just give your comments down there. And also remember to follow me on my Instagram page at LinsGlam, so that you can see how you can see my clients and the work we do. Also, I'll be showing you some looks also with my clients, and also some students that I have. I'll be showing you how that is going also. So Thank you so much for tuning in once again. See you in the next video. Bye.